not even here yet, and I really can't look after her. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am still really sick, so my voice is quite off. I'm sorry for that. But today's like Wednesday sit down video is not as upbeat and, you know, happy as it usually is. About an hour ago, I got a phone call from the hospital that I'm birthing at to let me know that I have gestational diabetes. I didn't expect it because I didn't have gestational diabetes when I was pregnant with Talia. I know that it's probably a stupid thing to get upset over, but I'm really upset about it. And I'm the ugliest crier, so sorry about that. But the reason I'm so upset about it is because I feel like I've failed my baby. It's my job to make sure she's safe and healthy and to eat, you know, healthy, stay active and things like that. And I haven't done any of it. I didn't eat overly healthy with Talia in the first part of the pregnancy because I had really bad food aversions, and I did in this pregnancy too, but I haven't had food aversions for a really long time now in this pregnancy, and I'm still not eating well. And the main reason for that is because Luke's kids don't eat. They don't eat much, especially Luke's 6-year-old son. He's a really super picky eater. So we're just eating the same things on repeat, and they're not good. They're like pizza and hot dogs and, you know, chicken schnitzels. And that's all I get to eat because he's a really picky eater. And if I was to put a salad in front of him, he'd just go hungry. And I don't know how I'm supposed to make 2 meals every single day when I'm struggling to make one and look after a toddler and 2 other kids. Not to mention how much extra money it would cost to buy 2 lots of meals for everybody. So basically I just feel like I've failed my baby. I haven't done a whole lot of research into gestational diabetes, to be honest with you, because I tried but I kept crying and I couldn't see the screen, so I don't know a whole lot about it. I just feel terrible. I've been complaining this whole pregnancy about being just really tired all the time, and I guess it makes sense now why. But it's not just the gestational diabetes that's getting me down. That's just like the straw that broke the camel's back. I was told a few weeks ago that I have diastasis recti as well, which is super common in pregnancy. But basically my ab muscles have separated more than normal, which I guess means that I'm putting on more weight than I should, which is like fine. I don't care if I put on weight and I don't care if I get huge, but I'm just, like, I just want my baby to be healthy, and I feel like I've not given her the best chance for that. And from what I did read online with gestational diabetes, I'm likely to develop type 2, I think it was, diabetes in the future, and so is baby girl. So basically because I couldn't eat healthy, my baby's at risk of having diabetes. That's probably an overreaction, but that's how I feel about it. This whole video is just gonna be me crying, like ugly crying to you guys. And on top of the gestational diabetes and the diastasis recti, I was told at the beginning of the pregnancy that my placenta is really close to my cervix, so these things just keep adding up, and I didn't have any of these issues when I was pregnant with Talia. And I'm super nervous about having a C-section. I don't want a C-section, but all of these things just keep happening. You know, I couldn't have prevented where the placenta is. It's not something I could change. But the gestational diabetes, I feel like, is probably my fault because of like my eating habits, and I don't eat great and I don't avoid sugar. I used to, but I don't anymore. So now I'm going to completely change my eating habits, and I don't know how I'm meant to like different meals for everybody and still look after everyone and keep the house running. I'm just really struggling with feeling really guilty about having gestational diabetes because I feel like it's my fault. And I feel like I'm so sick at the moment and I'm on so many different medications. And then just to be told that I have this other medical condition that I probably could have prevented just by eating properly. I just feel like it's just all too much. I'm so thankful to be pregnant, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, I love my baby girl, and I just want her to be like healthy, and I don't want you to think that I'm complaining because I want you to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I'm just sharing this because gestational diabetes wasn't on my radar at all. It's not something I considered would be possible for me because I didn't have it with Talia, and I didn't expect it to make me feel this way if it was to come back positive. Just completely guilty, and like it's my fault. This is just my like super honest raw reaction to finding out that I have gestational diabetes, because I only found out an hour ago, and this is just me talking about it. I have an appointment at the hospital in 4 days or something like that, where they're gonna teach me all about it and what to do, and I don't know, I guess what to eat, and they're gonna give me like a self-test kit so that I can test my glucose levels. But if I end up needing medication for it, it's like injections, and I'm not good with needles. Like I couldn't imagine giving myself injections just because I couldn't control what I ate. I just feel terrible, and it makes sense why I'm putting on so much weight and why I'm getting so big so fast. Everyone just kept saying it's because it's your second pregnancy, like that's just what happens. But because I wasn't controlling what I was eating, and now I've put myself and my baby at risk just because I'm not eating healthy. I'm gonna change what I'm eating throughout the day, which will be really easy to do when we don't have the kids. Luke has his kids 50% of the time, but I don't know how. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do when they're here. I guess I could meal prep or something, I don't know. If you guys have had gestational diabetes and you have any tips, just please let me know down below. I don't even know if this is a normal reaction to finding out you have gestational diabetes. Like, just, is it not? Like, I don't know. I'm probably completely overreacting, but I feel like she's only been in existence for 27, almost 28 weeks or something like that, and I've already failed her. Like, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain how I'm feeling, especially considering I barely have a voice because I'm so sick. I'm just tired, I'm run down, I'm overwhelmed, I feel alone because Luke's not here, he's at work. I don't know why I feel this way about it. I don't know. I guess when you create life, your first test is to keep them safe when you're pregnant, and I can't do that. It makes me feel like I can't be mum. I can't be a mum to too many kids. Like, I can't be a mum to two. She's not even here yet, and I really can't look after her. Could have waited until I'd processed everything a little bit more and wouldn't be a blubbering mess in front of the camera, but as has always been on my channel, my aim is to connect with you guys and share with you guys and hopefully help people out there who are going through the same thing. Maybe you have gestational diabetes, or you found out you have it and you feel this way too, you feel alone. And watching this video will hopefully help you feel less alone, because I'm such a mess, and this is probably the messiest anyone's ever gotten from finding out they have gestational diabetes. Other than that, I don't know whether it's the right thing to do to sit down and just cry at you guys, but I don't think I've ever done a video this upsetting before. Like, the only times I really like cried sad tears or like upsetting tears, I guess, on my channel that I can remember is during my ex-husband's deployment, when I talked about the marriage breakdown, and then I talked about our separation. And even then, there was just like the smallest amount of tears, and then it wasn't even, I just feel like this is probably the saddest video on my channel. And I'm really sorry for that, but I just want to share with you guys I'm not okay right now. And that's okay. It's okay to have feelings, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed. And it's okay to feel lost and confused, and I guess guilty. But that's just how I feel about finding out that I have gestational diabetes. On top of all the other things that I found out during this pregnancy, which are all super small things, and I'm so glad that baby girl is healthy as of now. So I'm so thankful for that, don't get me wrong, I'm not just complaining and saying that it's the end of the world. This is just how I feel. I'm really glad that baby girl's healthy, and I'm gonna work really hard for the rest of the pregnancy to eat well and not eat crap, and hopefully control my glucose levels. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go do more research if I can stop crying. I'm really sorry about just sitting here and crying in front of the camera to you guys. I'll see you in the next video.